live because I need a break. Been doing some things. I want to change my background. I forgot. I used a new. Um, there we go. Oh, what's that? Is that black, like stable? Let's try black. I never use that. Interesting. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay. So just like the title says, I'm gonna color with my Chromaflows because that's the pencil I have out in my desk. When I was on Annie's live last night, Annie's Crafts for Hope, um, that's what I was using, and it happened to be, I don't know, I just went through my book that I kind of been tearing apart. Um, Johanna Basford, Enchanted Forest, that's pre-owned. Um, but most of the pages were uncolored in there. Um, yeah, I just yesterday afternoon I just started coloring this, and um, so I'm just gonna either work on this or I have some pages in Mythographic Aviary that I want to finish. So I'm gonna see which one I feel like doing. I'm not sure. I've been doing a lot of cleaning and organizing, and I just need a break before I have to start thinking about making dinner or something. So, da, 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 da. Do I want to do the background and use this yet? Or do I want to break from this? I've been using my glitter, one of my glitter markers, and I want to do another color in here too of the glitter markers, but I don't know what. With the background, yeah, I think, I don't know, I'm going to probably solid color and then use what are them things called? I can't remember the name of them. Those speckle things, those things that make that come in the dropper bottle. So I'm probably going to do some of that on here. I don't know. We'll see. I just want to play with it. So, just want to play and relax for a minute because I've been doing a lot of, it's like, a lot of thinking about where to put things, what to do with things, how to do this, how to do that, and I need a break from it. Seems like the Chromaflows work really nice on this paper, so yeah, so felt good using them on here, so I just decided to use them on here. Yeah, I almost feel like I need a break from this, so let's get something that I actually like. I said I was going to stay away from Prime Days, and mostly I am. I just keep, as I'm organizing, I keep thinking of things that it's like, what would take care of this is this. And so I've been, that's what I've been doing. In books, I keep running into books because, like, when I'm researching stuff, and I'm like, oh, who wrote about that? And then I find it, and then it's like, oh. So, like, I already, like, this morning, I think I bought, like, 4 books and a binder. It's like, I just need to, whatever. The Lord provides for what you need to do. So, may I be a good steward of these things. There is something I have resisted buying on there, though. I can tell you that. I ask myself questions. Do you really need that? Or, whatever. And tell myself, you know what? You can wait. If you're buying it out of fear that you won't be able to find it again, that's not a good reason for me to buy it. So I said no. Oh, I did gold on that. So what am I doing the arrow with? Yeah, I don't have much to finish in here. And I only notice things when I, open the page and look at it. It's like, oh, I need to do that. So that happens to be what I'm going to do right here. And then go to another page. Kind of hard to see this. It's like a lot going on. I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. I'm having, it seems like a productive one, which is good. I feel like I rarely feel like I've gotten, I don't know, I need to be nicer to myself. Because I'm always feeling like, oh, I still need to do this, I still need to do that, and I ignore what I actually got done, which actually, like, was work. I just gotta be nicer to myself. I don't know why I'm making this purple, but I am. A purple arrow. I am. Worst case scenario, I can go over it with a gel pen or whatever. Like, right? That's my solution for everything. And you don't like that? Use an acrylic marker, go over it. It works though, a lot of the time. Let's see. I can't tell what's what in here. It's kind of fudging it. I did look at, yesterday, I looked at the page I did the other day with the gouache. The page I was working on, and Camila Dorico's mermaids and other sea creatures. And yeah, I'm not mad at it. I'm like, okay, uh, that's something. So I'm not sure. I may not work on that again until Saturday. I don't know why I'm making that purple, but that's okay. Ooh, and then I got the leaves. What are you doing with the leaves? I'm gonna make the leaves purple. I actually had, there was a plant that I was always wanting to put in my kitchen over the sink. Like, I have a thing for a hanging plant, and I usually have one there, but I haven't had one there for a few months because I moved the plants I had there. I have a philodendron that I've had now for, oh my gosh, um, so been here for 22 years, and I had it like probably like a year before that. So the plant's 23 years old. It's a philodendron. It was actually from cuttings from a plant that was in our office building where I worked. And so whenever the person came by to take care of the plants, she would always give people in our office some cuttings. And so we all had some on our desk. And so of course when I left that job to move here, um, I brought the plant. And it has, like, I don't know. I mean, I probably could have like 10 plants from it, 10 big plants from it, but I have two. Um, it's like it won't die. It won't die. It's just like I can't kill it. That was the one plant. It's like first plant that I ever had that's like it won't die. I can't kill it. Well, that's different. And so I have two big hanging plants in the dining room on either side of a big picture window of that plant. So I felt like I wanted to do that. Like, they're kind of like matching or whatever. And I had originally had one of those hanging over the sink. I thought I brought a pair of glasses. Oh, I did bring a pair of glasses in here. I had one of those originally hanging over the sink, but I moved them so that they would be like matching and sitting there together in the dining room on opposite sides of the windows. So then I needed something to go, a plant to hang from that thing in the kitchen over the sink in front of that window. And so I've been kind of growing this plant over the few months to get there, to get to the place where it'll be able to sit in front of that window and really look like something. Ooh, my phone is hot. And I actually have to look in my plant app to give you the name because somebody gave me a piece of it, like at work, to have in my office, and a coworker, and because like it's like you can't kill it, and I mean like I hadn't watered it for like I don't know, even like a month and a half, and that thing was still alive. It was so like okay, da 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 da. Where is that plant app? But I really like it, and it's really pretty, and I've had it in the sunroom, and it got even prettier. I almost hate to take it out of the sunroom because it made it the leaves. It brought out some other colors in it. That was really cool. Okay, they're called lavender scallops is what it's called, and it's a type of calancho. It's some in that family. Um, and it trails, and it's just amazing. It's like really thick leaves and oh, thrift books. I can get double points on their site. And this is the last day. Ooh. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have looked at that. Okay. Let me put my phone away. Anyway, so lavender scallops. Yeah, so I actually moved that today from the sunroom to over my kitchen sink. Did I move this when I did that? I think I did. I think I did. Try to move my... And that makes me happy because I like having a plant. I don't know. I like having a plant in that spot. It just feels good. Hi, Flippy. So let's see. And that's kind of a chore because it's kind of high up. So it's kind of like I have to find a way to get to the hook and not have my knee fall into the sink, which would be really bad because I'd lose my balance and like fall over and all kinds of stuff. That would be bad. So, what am I going to do with that? I guess I think I'm going to make it gold. I'm lazy. I'm just going to make it gold. I'm just going to make it gold. And again, forgive the shadow line. I can't. I have yet to find a good setup for on here, but someday. Hmm. Sometimes I feel like when I do this with the any sparkle markers, that I'm kind of like I'm cheating. Just get her done. Just put in sparkle markers. Call it finished. But oh well. Because I could spend forever on it if I really, I could spend forever on it, and I don't think I should. I need to call it a day at some point, or I'd never stop working on the page. And part of it is again me waiting for my skill level to come up to where I can do what I need to do on the page, and if I wait for that for everything, I'll never get any pages colored. So do that. Do I want a white or a... So the binder that I just ordered maybe like a half an hour ago. It's something I had been looking at before for the same purpose. And I bought a 10 by 10 binder so that I can put like pages from this and from the Kirby books, that any pages that come out, I can put them in that binder, and it has sleeves in it, So, and they're actually like, I don't know, they're kind of made for like putting photographs and things in there. It's like a scrapbooking kind of binder, so that then hopefully that actually will protect the colored pages even more, because of that, because they're kind of meant to be archival. I mean, I wasn't trying to be archival with it, but I mean, I do kind of want them to stick around at least for a little bit and not fade. So, yeah, they had it. I had looked at them before. I don't even know if I had bothered to save them in my wish list or anything or not, like my private one. But I just looked it up again. I says, you know what? I measured again, measured the book to the Kirby book and this book again. And I says, okay, let me look and see if they have that binder and if they have a sale on it. And they did. So I got it. So that's going to be coming Saturday. And then I can get some of these pages that are falling out put away. And it'll fit like the Johanna Basford pages as well. So yeah, those three books, the Mythographics, the Kirby Rosanna's books, and the Johanna Basford books, they all have this kind of square shape, 10 by 10. I think this might be 9 by 9. But yeah, so it's hard to find a place to store them. I tried to put them, the blank ones in the Johanna Basfords, in my little binder I have of finished pages, which is, I can actually show you because it's sitting right next to me. Happens to be purple also. This is the binder I have for that. You can see it. And I have my finished pages in here. I can actually show you all the way. Might as well while we're at it. This is a random live, so I'm just going to be random. Oh, happy mail I got from people. That reminds me, I have something I have to open. Yeah, so I just put them in here, and I have them in here in, they're in the plastic, and kind of trying to have them by the type of coloring page it is, or whatever challenge I did it for. So that's what where I've been putting my finished pages. But of course, like the Kirby pages, they don't, and the Johanna Basford pages, they don't fit. So I will then have a binder in which those will fit. And so I'll be showing that when I get it. Maybe I'll put the pages in while I'm online, while I'm live, so you can see, and maybe you might want to get it too. Okay, so where are we with this? What else do we have to do? I should have left that white. I kind of like it better white. But, oops, I have no tip. Where is my sharpener? Got too much stuff in this little thing. The tips from my brushes that I have to put back on. Actually, I can put them on now. Oops. No, I can't put them on now. But I don't want them in there while I'm doing the shaving. I love this sharpener. Dux. Or what I get. DUX. That's the name of it. It doesn't always like these, I think. I can't remember. Sometimes it gets them so sharp that they break off. They just are like, no. But for a lot of my pencils, it really works really nice. Sorry for my arm there. Be a little lighter. Oh. So I kind of want to have, I don't know, I thought out some, what do you call it? Ground pork to make, what do you call it? Either quesadillas or nachos, or kind of have a bunch of it cooked up, a bunch of the ground pork cooked up so that, like, whichever I feel like doing, I can do. Because I have some flour tortillas. Oops, see there? I hate when that happens. I think this might just be this pencil. So I can do either one, loaded nachos or a quesadilla. Oh, there's some cloud that I didn't do. Shoot. Kind of like a whole search and destroy. Coloring these pages, everything just seems to, like, I don't know, there's just so much going on in them. Let's see about this. So I still have this one corner that I'm working on with everything that's there, and I actually found um, a box that has, I don't know, it has a glue gun in it. So, like, I think it has a bunch of stuff from when I was had to set up things for, like, a still life or whatever, because that's the only reason I think I would have a glue gun, because I don't really do other kinds of crafting that would require it. I don't know, remember why I have that, but it'll come in handy now. I even have the glue sticks are there too. My goodness, I'm like, what is this? So I still got to try and I'm trying to get to my top shelf of my bookshelf, and all that stuff is like underneath. Because my first, let's see, the shelves I got like one, two, three, four shelves, and they go like they follow this little inset that's in the wall. It's kind of a big inset, but it's a big little inset. Um, the shelves go like a U shape, almost a squared off U shape. And then so in underneath the shelves don't start until the shelves start. The first one is like about 2 feet above the floor. So then I would put, there are things that I would store underneath those, and so that's the part I'm cleaning out. That's that storage space, and that's where I had a lot of the. I don't think that's going to hold up to me doing what I want to do there, so I think it just won't do it. Um, that's the space I'm cleaning out, and that's the space that I had like a lot of, where I put a lot of equipment for streaming or whatever, doing my job, trying to do my job online. The green screen's all rolled up, and then this in the package with the, what do you call it, that whole setup, the square thing to set it on, to drape the green screen from, and all that jazz. It's like all wrapped up in the little sack. It's pretty compact. It's kind of neat. Let's see. I really want to use this one. I really do. I'm not sure she's gonna let me use her like I want to. No, I don't think she. Oh, can't go that direction. Let me go this direction. I did a little bit. What else do we have? I'll probably look back on this, like even like months from now to a year from now, and say, "Oh, I could do this," or "Oh, I could do that." And if I feel like it, then I will. But I feel like I'm just ready to like tear the pages I want out of the Color Morphia book and put the rest of the book away because it's just so out of order. But some pages that I did in there I really like. And there's also some pages I still want to work on. Thought about putting a background in this today. I'm feeling closer to it, but not quite. And someday when I feel like doing backgrounds, I'll do that. So I feel like I got the guts now to do these, which is when I stopped working on this, I said that's what I needed to learn. Did I write on the back when I started it? No. I think it's about a year ago, though. So I gotta figure out what color I want the bird to be. These I know I did with the raisin, the Chromaflow pencil, the color raisin. I love that color. It's got to be my favorite. So now I got to decide what color I want the bird to be. I've been doing an awful lot of purple. Or I could just do what I'm hoping and see what happens. You know how I do. For better or worse, it could be a nightmare. Or I could do the stairs. What did I do that with? Looks kind of blue-green. I wonder if it was this one. What is this? Midnight purple? Oh no, that's a different color. I'm going to do something anyway. It's like blending calms me. It's so this is one of those pages where like I waited until I had, I felt like I had the skill or knowledge to finish it. Because I didn't know. I saw that water going over the bird, and I was like, "Oh no, I don't know how to do that." I tried it out. I did it on one page. I can't remember where the page was. I think it was last week or the week before, though. I did a live where I actually did it, and it's like, oh, that's how you do it, and that's way easier than I thought it was going to be. I may not have it exactly right, but it was kind of looking like it should to me, so I'm willing to keep going. Just like I was watching, I finished watching this morning Foxy Colorist video where she does what's she called, the turtle? Tommy, Jimmy the Gem? All I could think of when she was saying that was Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, the producers. I got music on the brain, but with how she was learning how to color gems, which is something that I don't know how to do either. Um, and yeah, I thought it was a pretty successful outcome. So if you're watching Foxy, good job. I left a lot of comments on the video, maybe too many, but yeah. The more you keep, once you get learn something, and when you're able to, kind of start practicing it, and then you just keep doing it, and you get better at it, just like anything. Oh, I like that. What? Did I use this purple? Which isn't really purple, but it kind of looks like it. If not, it's close enough. I don't mind it. Periwinkle. Nope. Iris purple. Iris purple. Got my confirmation this morning about my orthodontist appointment tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I want to get these off. I've gained too much weight from not being able to eat like I want to. And I'm ready to get it off. Get the braces off and get the weight off. So I'm going to wait and see what they say, what happens tomorrow. And then I have to either continue my dentist appointment next week, which is for a teeth cleaning, or tell them wait. Because they said, just, if your appointment is close to when you're getting your braces off, they said just go ahead and reschedule it. So, and my next teeth cleaning is scheduled for next week. So, because honestly, I don't want to be going around for months and months with teeth with brace marks on them. I guess underneath looks yellow or something. I don't know. They must look really discolored or something because my dentist made sure she told me that, the hygienist or whatever. So I don't know why. I guess, am I doing more? Maybe I should do more of this purple then? Should it be on all the lines? Purple stars. I kind of want them to look like marble because they are cracked, right? So, oh, can I do that one? Doesn't look like it. It's really humid outside. Really humid. It's thick. Not as hot as it was, but it's very humid. Oh, some of these pens. That's ridiculous. So my goal, I think, for the next few days is to try, as far as like my organizing, is to try to get that corner cleared out, start putting away books that I don't need, start organizing the books according to subject. They already kind of are, but then there was one point where it's just stuff just went up there. Excuse me. Then get some of my other books that I have in boxes and bins that I have organized by what they are up on those shelves. Decide what you need first and all that. That's kind of my plan. Subject to change. I don't know if I like what I'm doing here or not, but I almost feel like I have to do it because, but I don't know. So that's the step. Is it going to be darker? Okay, I'm going to need a white that's going to have to be able to work with me though. I have to get my Prismacolor out. How does that look? Okay. Not mad at it. Oh, is that going to make me log into... Oh. One moment. I almost think I should put some music on. Where is... That's wrong. Where's my... Oh. Why don't I know how to find that? Now, why is it acting weird? I don't understand this. Oh, oh my. Hmm. I could actually put in one of my favorite YouTube music songs and put it on there. It's a long play. Also, some people don't really like music when they listen to videos. I wish I could. I don't know. I would prefer if I could just make, like videos just with music and coloring, like me not talking at all. But that would be my preferred way, and like to, do it that way. If I were like to brand or anything like that, that's what I would want to do. Because I don't think I do anything special with my coloring or anything, and I don't want to be trying to teach anybody anything about coloring. I always feel like if somebody gets something from the way I'm doing things, then go for it. I kind of like that, like because I learned from observing other people color. That's how, I mean, I know I've improved because I've watched other people color. In addition to, like, coloring, just coloring, you start kind of getting your own thing with it. Um, but a lot of times, sometimes just watching and then having music to it, I kind of like that myself. Except for a lot of times when I watch videos on YouTube, I'm usually doing something else already, and so I can't watch, I have to listen. So, there's a tiny space there. Wow, how are we gonna get all of those? How do we get up here? Ooh, those lines are gonna make my eyes go buggy. Hey, Taylor, happy Thursday. Can I get back closer? I have to get closer because I can't. Those lines are tiny. I wonder if I should just use a fine liner. pencil tip isn't that thin. If I try to get it that thin, it's gonna break. Dude's kind of those like pretend. Pretend we're making the lines. Although I probably should have it going which way. I don't know. So the bag where I in box where I came upon that glue gun and the glue sticks, I'm gonna have to like go in that box and find out what the heck is this? What was this for? What was I doing at that time? See what's in there. I cannot remember why I had a glue stick and a glue gun. So that's the direction I want it. So then do I want all of this to be a little bit? Not, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm kind of just, I don't know. I think something about, um, like realizing like I can, feeling how I can approach it like I approach painting. I think kind of something clicked with me with that. Because now sometimes I even hold my pencil differently, is almost like, I don't know, in my head it feels like almost as if I'm painting, like I kind of approach it the same way. And so the bonus to that is I'm not always pressing so hard now. And like I'm actually like holding my pencil loose. It's only if I have like sometimes with the colors you kind of have to press hard. Some other pencils sometimes you have to press hard, but for the most part it seems like I'm not really holding my pencil so tight, and that saves the hand. But then again, that's where like the pencil, now like for that I can see the fuss about having, higher end pencils or whatever, because again, this factor that you don't have to hold it so tight to get color, and then you're layering, you know. Now I see the benefit of that. Before I was always like, well, I gotta get better pencils. I like my Crayolas, they're fine. And I like my Xena colors, they're fine. And they are fine, and they're still fine, and they're still good for a lot of things. And well, I don't know, y'all see. I haven't used my Crayolas in a long time, but not for not because I don't like them. Because and it's I'm kind of always like going towards whatever whips I have, whatever I started the page with, whatever pencil I started the page with, whatever pencil I have out on my desk. That's kind of how I'm coloring now. I happen to have the Chromaflows out, so that's what I'm using. So then I pick the pages that like I've been using them on. Um, because I get they're not my stuff isn't like easy accessible, especially now even while I'm you know working on this room. And I found my books on light talking about light direction and you know, whether it's painting or pastels or whatever, it just in general talks about light. And so, I'm going to be going into those books. I'm going to conquer that so I don't feel frustrated every time I hear that question in my head from that professor. Where's the light coming from? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. The sky is falling. Yeah. So, I don't know why, but so in a way, I think when I look at this, that it seems like this is kind of an indicator for where the light is coming from. But like I don't know where that takes me as far as up here or nothing. But I'm gonna try and stay with that feeling because it seems like something. Yeah, see, I used to hold on to my pencils like that too, and um, while I didn't really like have too much pencil, too much ache in my hands from it, but still, um, it's probably not that. I don't know. It just seemed like I was being like overly aggressive. And for why? For why? So, yeah, it makes a difference. And it makes a difference and it even makes a difference in how the page looks. So, what was I doing with this? That's not the one I want. I want this one. Oh, there's more stairs. Long stairs. What is this? Midnight. Ooh, almost dropped it. Don't do that. Oops. I think I want to add some purple to this too. I don't know why I made these things purple, but I did months ago, maybe even a year ago. So we're gonna stick with it. I need my Prisma white. I can feel it. I just need it. I need it by myself. I love that pencil. I used to be so scared of these mythographic books. I think I have a mixture, like the books that I have, they're things that I know pose a challenge to me, and I'm going to learn something from them. And then I have the stuff that's like, oh, just fun. Just fun. And I think that's what I have a lot of the Dover, why I have a lot of Dover books. It's like just fun. Don't have to think hard. Just color. Just have fun. Not that I'm not having fun now, but it's so different. Like I have to wait until I get into a mode where I don't. Oh, see, I don't like what I just did right there. Oh, I see. I need my white prism color. So that's the longest one I have. I have a short one out. I can use the short one. I just realized that I got the one in the my little wee one. This one. There's like not much left. Oh, it needs to be sharpened. Hmm. There's not much left to sharpen. That's how much I love this pencil. It's that short. I don't know if there's anything left to sharpen. Let's see. What sharpener do I have that'll might possibly help me get a little bit more? And you know what? I can save it for shavings too, can't I? So you know what? I will be. Yeah, I was scared of Kirby too. Although that was like the first that was the first color along I did was in a Kirby. I did my best. It was Color Morphia. That was the first book, first Kirby book I ever had, and it was for the first color along I ever did, and it was the first coloring book I had that was, of those big names. Yeah, see, I don't like that I did that. I messed up my little spot there. I liked that spot the way it was. We're not gonna. We're gonna try not to perseverate on it. I don't know, but I feel like I'm about to. But I'm just gonna leave it alone. It could be a bonus later. I'm gonna leave it alone. Because for some reason, I like these stones having a little bit of that white edge, which is basically, I just didn't color right up to the edge. And I like that look. So I'm trying not to mess with it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick to that or not. Ooh, this looks nasty. Okay. It's a pencil I want. I have a Derwent pencil sharpener, but it didn't seem to really, I don't know, it didn't seem to act any better than anything else. Yeah, and it's still like, with Kirby, it's like, huh? It's like, where do I start? What do I do? I still have that feeling, but, you know, I've gotten braver about, going in, and I always learn something. And it might take me a long time to color some of those pages, but I always learn something. Why my nose getting stuffed up? I wonder if we have a high pollen count today. I'm going to use metallic for that. I know I'm going to do that, but I just don't know what color metallic. So I'm looking forward to getting that binder because that's going to solve a problem for me. That looks like a pair of boys' briefs. That's what I just looked at it, it's like, what is it? It's like, huh? That's what it looks like. It's like a pair of underwear. And my nose all of a sudden. I don't know what that's about. There's so many cuts in this rock, it's hard to know, like, trying not to use this on everything. Trying to kind of get the feel of it, but so light one. This one. So I still have to watch the rest of Animal Kingdom. I have like a season and a half left to watch. Got another one hard. Okay. I feel like I could leave the ones in the background, leave them like they are, because you know how things in the foreground, things closer to you, you see more detail in it, and things far away, you don't see as much detail. It's kind of blurry. So even though my tendency would be like, color everything, I feel like I should leave them alone. I'm going to try to leave them alone until unless they really start looking stupid to me. I'm going to leave them alone. And I need a note to myself to make sure that I do that, because I don't want to, I want to learn something, and I got to use some restraint. I'm going to do that. Restraint. See, I need a real, like, lavender on here. Or do I need to use a blender? I'm afraid. Oops. Maybe it blends a little too much. I really want these to, I don't know, they look nice white. Like white and purple. If you imagine like white and purple marble. And if I put Prismacolor down, nothing else is going to be able to stick to it because this thing is so waxy. Except acrylic marker. So it'll kind of protect it. Ooh, we did a little too much there. Got a little carried away. Just a tad. Just a tad. So we know what we don't want to do. Going forward. Even dangerously. Back to there. Maybe this side like that. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. Not much left to this pencil. See, I'd be tempted to do some burnishing on these, on the pillars, but I'm afraid I would go overboard. So I'm staying away from them. Trying to. I don't mind if I get a little purple smudge, because I am saying they're marble, so that kind of works with it, right? My pencil is getting shorter. Oof. I think I need to sharpen it again. Let's see how it looks. Where did I leave off at? Oh, that was there. Okay, never mind that. Okay, well, I don't see bad. Let's do it with these. Yeah, that's not too bad. Change the color black. Change it just enough. Okay. I love my white Prismacolor pencil. What do? Okay. What time is it? 2:47. Okay. Oh, there's a side. What are we gonna make the sides? I don't know. Yes, I'm gonna have to figure out the rest of the colors for this. I wonder if I do color, if I'll find a decent, if I can find something that matches this raisin color. So when I think about it, first colors come to me is like, for some reason, sea green. Like, really, Linda? But that's what comes to me, is color. Something like this. Not that I want to do that, but that's too green. It's blue. Crash. That's too green. Oh. I don't know why though. Let me do I have, is that open in here? Nope. Hold on one second. Let's see. I'm going to use that website Coolors and see if I can get something that'll give me a prompt for a match. And the bird. That's supposed to be kind of like a cockatoo or something, but it's got horns. So we got to remember, think fantasy. This is not like real. So we can do whatever we want. Whatever. Let's see. Coolors. Maybe I saved something actually in my. Okay, wants to give me a tutorial. Go away, tutorial. It's been that long since I've been here. Okay, that's close to reason. Okay, so they. Let's see. So they're showing like a peach. I wonder if I shared this page, would it give would it give let you see what I'm looking at. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna post it and hopefully it does. You just have to click when it says hello, welcome. Just close the box. Click the X that's on the left hand side, top left, and it'll take you to the color page. But that's what I'm looking at right now. Those colors. And then the maroon, that licorice is kind of I'm gonna save this. Waterbird. What are those pillars? I wanna think that like a light blue. Can I replace one of these with purple? Or add? I have like I don't know, I'm signed up to something with this so that I get actually a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it just added more blues. I don't know which one to get rid of. I got how many? Oh, okay. I don't need 3 cadet grays. Oh, they vary in grays. That's wild. Okay, which one do I want to get rid of? I don't know which one to have first. Huh. I wish you could undo. Okay. Let me lock. Hey, Ivy Pearl. Hope you're doing well. Did you see the I added you? Say added you. For the short there. Okay, I'm gonna do. Let's see. So I locked down what this. I wish I could like. I knew how to like show my screen on here, and that I was thinking about that today. That's something I really would like to figure out, but I'm not sure that I have time with the rest of summer to figure that out. But I really wish I could, because I could show you what I'm doing here with this website. I have the ability, because of the account I have with them, to add more slots for colors, and so I did that, and now I locked the colors that I like, which is basically everything that's in the link that I shared with you. And then I'm gonna add purple, because I already have purple in this picture, so I want to see how they will look. What do you mean, my new color? What is that new color? Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this one. Add color. No, not like that. I want to pick a color, and I got to figure out how to do that. Change. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to click the color, letter, and number, and scroll over to a purple. Scroll over to a purple. Is that more purple? Is that more purple? Try and get a purple that matches the color purple I have. This is the challenge. Is it more like that? More like this? More like that? Hmm. It's kind of a combination of all of those. I wish my husband would come up and ask me if I want to get something from takeout, because I don't really feel like cooking. Oh, Marcia! Hey, Marcia! Hope you're doing well. Up all of a sudden, and all kinds of things. Like, how can I need a different way to pick this color. I don't like this. Okay, let's go with that one. And I'm gonna move. Can I move it over? No. That's kind of an interesting palette. There's too many blues there, though. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Air Superiority Blue. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this one too. It's kind of a weird palette. Okay, lock. I really wish I could show you what I was doing. That would be good. Okay, now I'm gonna. Ooh, red. No. Green. No. Brown. Kind of brown there already. Is that something I want to go with? Ooh, I feel like I lost a color here. Anyway, so what color can I make the bird? I wonder if this gives a new link or it just has the old one. 2102, 203. It still does the same link, so it's not going to look the same probably. I'm going to save this. Ooh, where can I export it to? Ooh, export to URL. I didn't know it could do that. URL. Oh, wait. Okay. I wonder if. See, now I'm playing around. Trying to figure out what this will do. I don't know. Let's try that again. Export. It'll export it as code. It will embed it. It'll save it as an image and save it as a PDF. And all these other things. I don't know. I'm going to save it as a PDF. With the graphic, bird, and pillars. Add raisin because I know that's one color that's in here that I like. Export. And I think I'm going to go with those colors. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? And I think I might need to get going. It's 3 o'clock. I need to start cooking. I need to learn how to cook beans in my crock pot. Like to do the what do you call it? The dried beans. I don't know why, but I've just been afraid to do that. So I kind of did a halfway, like using the palette that I got from Colors, but just kind of as inspiration. And now I'm just kind of throwing caution to the wind. But this is kind of one of the colors that are in there. It's like a salmony kind of pink. And I don't know why. I just picked up the pencil and started with it. So I don't know. You know how I color. I'm random. I'm random. Color now, fix it later. Or be happily surprised. One or the other. There's always acrylic marker. That's going to be my go-to phrase now. There's always acrylic marker. Just go over the whole thing. Color the whole picture black. Yeah, that's what I kind of want to do. I want to do it in my electric pressure cooker, and I read about how to do it and everything, but I've never actually done it, and I feel like I really do need to just do it. And now that I discovered how wonderful cannellini, I've been eating cannellini beans for the longest and never realized how different they are from Great Northern beans. It's like the difference between, I don't know, it's almost like Great Northern beans are actually more like kidney beans in comparison than to cannellini beans. And now, like, I feel like I just want to eat cannellini beans for the rest of my life. It's just like, uh, they're just so like buttery, soft, and smooth. They feel really good on the palate, on your tongue, and I guess that's because I can't chew things right. Like, I guess that's how I discovered that. Just making them recently in that salad. don't know why this color. And it probably doesn't have to be this all the way around, but I guess I'm doing it because, I don't know, I'm going to block out colors. And I might hate them later. I don't know, but I'm going to do it. Now, how is that there, but then it's not, like, it can't be, like, that's problematic. This is not solid, but this is not showing through, but the bird is showing through. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Whatever color I have here, I've got a color here, but just color it lighter with a lighter touch. Now my husband has bought luncheon meat yesterday and liverwurst, which I actually like liverwurst, but when he buys it, I don't eat it because it's kind of like his special thing. I know I don't want that. I don't want the salt in it. Okay, why is that doing that? Yeah, I gotta get up and walk. They do have a better flavor. They really wow. I was just amazed. I never noticed before. All these years, never noticed. I need to find out if I can grow them in my yard. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have that much pink? Or whatever it is. That's another reason for doing it lightly, because if I don't like the color, it gives me enough room where I can change it. Or turn it a different direction by, trying to use my color wheel. Let me try and cover it all. I like to get it to where everything of one color is done. So in case I forget what that color is, it doesn't matter because everything's done. But some of these things, it's hard to tell what they are. I don't know. I'm going to assume this is cloud too. But really, now that I think about it, you don't really want a bird coming out of I don't know, it's like coming out of acid rain. It doesn't sound good. Maybe I should have made it blue. Although, if I add blue to this, it's going to make it kind of purple, right? So that might not be a bad thing. What happens if I do that? Yeah, that might not be a bad thing. Again, that's why I did it lightly, just in case. Am I making this bird yellow? When I'm asking that many questions, it's probably time for me to stop. I don't know, I kind of like this, sir. But I feel like I need to. What was that noise? How did it make all that noise? What blue do I have in this? And then there's brown and beige. I don't know how I feel about having a beige bird. There should be cloud here. This is not the bird. Yeah, they're good. They're really good. I still have some of that salad downstairs. I feel like, well, I should probably eat something different. Or if I could figure out what to have with it. That's kind of, I don't know. I wonder. Finish up this and then I think I need like distance from this, after doing this to figure out, okay, do I like what I did? Do I need to like change that color? Okay, I just like totally fudged that and just made it. It's like that was cheating. Did I have pink on there? Doesn't look like it. Oop, there's more. I don't think I had any pink on that because it looks too blue. One thing, you might not want to like cook them for too long. If you cook them with the meat, Taylor, like I would put them in maybe a little bit later than you would another type of bean because they are soft, kind of soft. So that's one thing that I would do if you're going to use them in something that like gets cooked a long time because they'll probably break up, if they're cooked too long. And the funny thing is, like they look just like Great Northern beans to me, so I always thought they were the same. So like just now, like after making that salad last week, I discovered they're not the same. All this time, I haven't been only halfway paying attention. They are not the same. This really is something. I could make a pizza, a flatbread pizza with kale and onions and feta cheese. This sounds kind of good. Oh, that's another wonderful. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Ivy Pearl. Okay. Yeah, because a lot of times I'll use Great Northern beans in chili. But and you know what? It's so funny. Like I would never use cannellini beans for that. I would save the cannellini beans for like some kind of stir fry Italian stir fry thing or something. And I just never consciously thought of why I did that. Like, child, I'd be running around unconscious all the time. Just get her done. Just get her done. Hurry up, get her done. Gotta do this. Gotta do that. I didn't even realize that there was some logic, some method to my madness, and I didn't even know. That's kind of interesting. Well, I wish I could have varied the clouds a little bit. It's starting to talk to me a little bit. For better or for worse. I don't know. Like sometimes that'll happen. I'll look back. It's like, oh, you might have had fun doing it, but it don't look good. Yay, Amy! This is Mythographic Aviary. Get the page open. I stayed away from. I started this page, and then when I realized it's like, oh, that's water. These things, I immediately said, nope. This is I can't do that yet. I got to find out how to do that. I got to, get the skill to learn how to do that, and how to do that just clicked for me like a couple weeks ago. So it's like, okay, so we need to come back and do this page. And basically, it's just color lighter. Use the same colors, but just color lighter on the water part. Now, how to do a whole body of water? Lord have mercy. I still don't have that down. Still trying to figure that out. But seeing through water, I got that part. At least, well, I'm now I know what to do, and I'm trying to get better at doing it, practicing doing it. That looks a little too much like the background now, so I might have to do something to change that up. I don't know. I am hungry. Hungry, but I don't want to cook. Uh, I just saw this. Well, I don't know if that's good though. Hmm. 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 Where this? Or over here. What kind of light over here? I probably was thinking, what am I doing? Do I really want to do this? But I think I'm committed now, so I'm going to darken this up a little bit. Okay. Any other clouds? All right. Oh, yeah. Did I move that? Where did I put it? There it is. It's got it right on the back. Oh, I could write it right here. Erase it later. Iris purple. Over blush pink. Because there's a really good chance I won't remember that, because that was going out in the box. Not, you know. Oh. Let me put the midnight purple too, because I don't know that I've used that much. Midnight purple. The rest I'm okay with. Well, that does something to it. What? I don't know. Oh, I just found another spot. Okay. Kind of looks like cotton candy. A cotton candy bird. Should the bird be pink? Oh, that would be really weird. So that is it for me. I think I'm going to stop there. Go make something to eat and then eat. Thank you for spending time with me. It was great seeing all of you. I know that much. I haven't seen Marcia in a little bit. I haven't seen Ivy Pearl, I think, in a little bit. Maybe last week. So it's good seeing everybody. And I hope you have a good rest of your afternoon. And see you on the YouTube streets. Bye bye.